Hello? Hello? Ooh, how we doing? How we doing? So I I reverted all of my stuff back to base cuz I all of the shit was it was stressing me out, man. So all of this is just like normal. Um yeah. The video I uploaded today had some sound settings that I adjusted. But this one, yeah, keeping it all baseline. Okay. Oh man. Is yeah, it's it was probably less of a thought I need and more of a like tweaking, optimizing, something like that. Real quick, I actually don't know if my YouTube stream is actually working right now. It says it is. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not working in my YouTube studio. It's not saying that it's live, but like my restream is telling me that it is, which is strange. Let me see if I can get this all. It's working. Oh, good enough, whatever. It's fine. Fine by me. Alright, good stuff. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We already know what we're doing, build-wise, right? Like, we already know. We are going charismatic, strong, stupid, not wise, baseline, decks and all that stuff, right? We're playing a himbo. We're playing a himbo, and you guys can't stop me. Yeah, exactly. Strength, faith. We're doing it. We're playing Kronk. So this is +3 wisdom, +2 con, +1 charisma, +3 strength. Ooh. 2 dexterity, 1 charisma. Why is this guy doing this soy face? I love that. No. No. Little weirdo. Absolutely not. Kind of like me IRL though, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of liking that guitar. Yo, we kind of liking that guitar. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Palace Pond seems like it's a vibe. What else can we find? Okay, no. Let's do Palace Pond. Strength charisma. Right here. Right now. So the rest of this goes into probably Constitution, right? Yeah. Natural reactivity, balance, and poise, the haste in which you do stuff or whatever, right? Proficiencies, we go strength. Proficiencies, we go charisma. We want to be that guy. People will love you. People will love me. I have a desperate need. Sure. Why not? Let's do this. Could we maybe make some micro like that? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Alright, cool, let's do it. Stupid, unwise. 5 days to the first ever election. Oh. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. Me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have. The dumbest cleric imaginable, nothing but muzzles, just what the city needs. Hell yeah. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to be a real man. That's me. Oh yeah. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. What are we talking about? It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time. Chris. If you ever feel lost in lore, just keep in mind you've got 6 int. Yep, you're right. Speak. Oh, this is just loading screen things. Alright, cool. Let's get it. I'm excited. This is a CRPG and it's looking pretty good, dude. It's looking pretty good. So what do we got here? Jor, truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? I'm already failing a check. Dude, come on, man. Right. Your name. It's one of those Norvikian names. Starts with an R. Roggen? Roggen? Doesn't sound right. You know what? I'm just gonna pick being quiet as much as I can. When you're dumb, you gotta just stay quiet, you know? Good play hard to get. This is so Disco Elysium coded, you know? That's a game I should play on stream. You say nothing. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? What is this? An interrogation? I hope your character's some quirk where you can't remember shit because 6. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Constitution? Success. You are dead. Dead? How can you be dead? You're thinking, aren't you? Dead does not mean gone. What are you, fucking poet? You aimed at Patriarch. More realistically, you would have ended up a sender. Stay silent. Honestly, since you don't know who you're dealing with here, I agree. It is probably smart to shut up. I love this idea that I'm just arguing with my different character traits, you know? Like, a schizophrenic is speaking. Listen and learn. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? You are a hero by divine dictate. Only you can save the world. The goblin chieftain, she needs you. Stay silent. Me when my psychosis kicks in. Yep, exactly. Hey, also, what's good, MB? It's been a minute. Yeah, no. Giving away your personal aspirations like that could totally come back to bite you. You staying quiet causes a deep silence to fall upon the darkness until it is broken by the next question. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. This is a setup? Has to be. The National Party of Norvik, of course. It is the Asgalis. Yes, they're decent, possibly. What is this? This is crazy. This art is dope, man. The Free Striders, maybe? Then again, you're no revolutionary. Things just move way too fast these days. Elections are exhausting. I don't know any of these words. Stay silent. Silence is golden. That's what I'm saying. It gives me Disco Elysium vibes. Absolutely. Absolutely. The voice is fading. This is the end, the final question. How did you die? Following your convictions. Drowning in the river. Now's your chance. Break free. I died when he died. No, I am not dead. It's moving. It makes me want to click it. It's moving. No, we stick to it. We stick to it. We're the strong silent type. Strong, silent, and oh so beautiful. Alright. We don't talk to the voices in our heads, right? That's like part of the rule. You do? That's good to know. That's good to know. Alright. Ooh. Oh, we're hearing it. Oh, we're hearing it, right? Yeah. Not my pocket watch. Dude, I need that. This is just starting. That was like the first cutscene. Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. That was a good title sequence. How's the volume of the game? Is it too loud? Or like compared to my voice, is it too loud or not? Should be fine, right? It should be no issue. Whatever. Okay. Okay, a fresh start. Get up. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you slept for days. Ready for your glorious quest to continue. Oh, you can click the... Oh, okay. It's pretty loud? Okay, but I'll turn it down. Okay. A task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Let's look around me. Check my stuff. What stuff? That's, yeah. Panic, sweat. Oh, fantastic. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake, tears begin to form. Oh no, I'm crying. My adventure starts out with me panicking and crying. Oh, I get hit points, nice. Oh yes, a quest. How much is this game? Yeah, you're so right. Let me check. Go store page. Shouldn't get in the way of anything. 25 bucks. Yeah, 25 bucks. Ah, you're on a quest to save the city. Earth be blessed. Earth, your god. DC-1. Jesus, okay. Yes, save it from the jaws of democracy. Oh. Do I remember everything? Not sure. Do you have some sort of amnesia? Your thoughts are scattered. I don't want to hear your intelligence. I don't even want to see you on my screen. Okay, but what's the quest again? You got a job. The tea shop job. Tea shop job. Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job. You've done in a day or two. Just a job? Ah, so I've done this before. A quest. I like those. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. Let's start from the top. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies... Oh, hold up. Can I... Yeah, we can pause it here. Okay. Let's drop the volume a bit down the line. And hopefully that's okay. If it's not, we'll figure it out. We will figure this out. Your previous experience lies more in some basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years of the towers. Earthguard, the heroes of Norvik, keepers of city law, defenders of humanity, your brothers. A quest. I like those. Good attitude. There's always more around the corner, so look out. Don't want to miss any. How much time do I have? Election week. What is this? Okay. Until the election. Oh, which is in 6 days. Oh, no. Maybe that's a failure. Is it actually? Oh, okay. There it is. So, yeah. What the hell? It's in 5 days. Depends on your definitions. Definitions of what? Time? The patriarch was very clear. Handle the tea shop before election day. You must honor this request and complete this quest. Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogue. Oh, that's not good. I've been making a lot of choices in dialogue. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. Move on, more or less. But you got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. There's also bullshit politics involved here. You'll love it. Okay. You're the one they sent. You're the one they sent. You best get to work, hero. A hero? Me? Yes. It's time to deliver it all to this wonderful city. Your duty has come. Give everything to Norvik. Norvik, your home city, founded by your god towards the end of the Coast War, is built upon several layers of ancient ruins. Coast War, the Great War, a conflict between the Arcanists of Reeds as well as every other nation connected with them across the coast. A horrible waste of human lives, which claimed millions of lives. There's no honor in this fighting, that you know. Human, tall and beautiful, like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Oh, fantastic. Oh, you feel dizzy. The weight of the Earthguard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. Your body aches, its contents rotting. You must consume an apple. Now! There are many apples here, and corpses. Corpses? The hell's this place? Worry not of pain, care not of hunger. The city needs you. It needs your bones, ground into pulver on the pavement. Do this, and your one prayer will be answered. Just take it easy. You might have failed at getting the first 200 or 300 people to like you, but you got 500,000 other folks to fool in this city. It is with utmost confidence that you know, eventually, someone has to love you. I wish that was real. If your sets are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. Okay, thank you, voices in my head. Perfect. Trifle. Give me this apple. Thanks, dude. Behold, an apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Pick it up, and go into our inventory, and I think we eat. Can I eat? Inventory. Consume. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'm playing a himbo. I should honestly be doing a Kronk voice this entire time, but I don't think I got that in me. You know? I don't think I got that dog in me. So we maxed out our strength and our charisma. We lowered our wisdom as low as we could, and then we kind of kept Constitution and Dex at like baseline, you know, like whatever. So, can I take my helmet off? What do I look like? Practically your face. Do not take it off. Never mind. I take it back. Sorry. What is this? Tattered cloak. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Oh, an Earthguard cloak add-on. It's been ripped to shreds at the base, but you can still use it. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Wring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stone chamber. It's still quite wet. Weight in your hands. It is heavy. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. What is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well? So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. I mean, but I'm not a rogue. Sorry, the word I am not a rogue is not in your vocabulary, actually. Please rephrase. You don't tell me what to do. See, that's what a good rogue would say. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, you are very lucky. Of course, you don't truly own this pouch of holding. It is property of the state, treated as such. Shut up, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Now go put on your cloak and rob some people. Reallocate some resources. Equipping items temporarily alters your ability score. Nice. So, do I want the tat? No, it reduces my charisma. We're not doing it. What's this? Divine Shrine covered in apples. The runes fill your senses as you approach. At the center, you see his red eye watching over you, yet the color is faded. Who the hell is this? This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity, and worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Oh. Indeed. And yet, you are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. This city is lost, but it is not yet lost. How poetic. You're also aware the city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in? Change from stagnation and a mire of decay. Earth's crusade brought triumph. The corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're certainly allowed to be wrong in your opinion there. This is giving me a headache. Politics is exhausting. True, but you must stay vigilant. Do not let free striderism destroy your way of life. More like, don't stand in the way of your people's prosperity, you stubborn idiot. You greedy filth. Let's remove the... It does not take long for you to move some of the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. Small improvement, but big in the heart. These old things are still around, huh? A rock? Yes, they tend to be. Shut up, intelligence, you're stupid. It is a shrine to your god, protect it. No, you'll find shrines like this all over Norvik. Can I pray here? To what exactly? To Earth, of course. Earth. I need to pray to Earth. We listen to strength, we listen to charisma. If those two things say anything, we listen, okay? Alright. Tower's over me. You feel small. Thank you. To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Each cast expends one spell slot of the corresponding level. Let's prepare spells. What do I got? Prepare cure wounds. Yeah? I mean, I'm down for that. Alright. What is this? It's a corpse under a blanket. Interesting. Suitably rags ripped the outline of someone. How is this guy sleeping down here? He's probably just very... I'm so stupid. It's a body, man. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. Give it up. Nothing to gain here. Curious behavior to lie perfectly still under a blanket like this. Perhaps he requires assistance? Sir? Please don't ignore me. Silent treatment, huh? No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh, he's dead. No shit. Underneath you find a cold corpse of a human. Looking over him you find hair. Pale skin. He's got a beard too, and he was alive once. Yeah, this guy looks fresh, like he could just sit up and talk to you. The DC difficulty class of a dice choice is determined by how challenging that roll will be for you. If you select a dice choice, you then roll 20-sided dice. If you get the same dice, same or higher as the DC, then you succeed on that roll. Yeah, we'll crush this, right? Man. There's something strange here. We must look closer. Oh, no. Let's do it. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. Try to move the corpse. The moment you touch it, black veins appear over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops, followed by a wave of pain. Oh no, drop it. Oh, what a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. They should have at least have a sign up. Like, don't touch the dead, they're full of black magic. You slowly cover up the corpse once more. Let's not speak of this. Dude. What? It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? It would be dishonorable. Only take that which you need for your quest. Just a dead man. An honorable dead man. This is a morgue, a lich house, clearly. I should stop bothering the corpse now. Okay, let's, what's this over here? Hey, leave me alone. Very important piece of paper. Let's do it. Let's grab it. Voting card. -1 intelligence. Why? Why does it give us -1 intelligence? Scott voting card made out to Ragan Hemland. It's from a dwarven office. For some reason, someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day if your voice is to be heard. Wait, I'm going to equip this because we're going to tank our intelligence as much as we can. Thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. Card slightly torn, has clearly been drenched at some point. On the top it says Rostcourt in big bold lettering. You've unlocked a quest branch. Find more by speaking to citizens around Norbik. Oh right, there's an election. Oh. Oh. It was nice not to think about it for once. I've never had one of those before. We should just get a God King again. It worked great last time. That'd be for the best. Unfortunately, there's no good candidate available. Apart from yourself, of course. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at the district office, you only need to check the box of one of the 5 parties. Then you deliver it on election day to a polling place. Although in your case, you'd need to write the name of the party you want in the corner along with signature, since you filled out every box like an idiot. That's mean. Stop being so mean to me. Nationalist, Party of Norbik. Party of Norbik, the inheritors of Earth's will, a theocratic organization founded to uphold old ways, headed by magistrates and 20-something noble families. Free Strider. Free Strider, the new way. People in the East have overthrown... Hey, what's good, Kelly? People in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly crept into the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying out this game for the first time, like a CRPG Disco Elysium type. It's kind of dope. There's a lot of text, a lot of, you know, very dialogue heavy, but I'm having a good time. Asgalist Workers Party. The workers who built this city want to rule it. Seems only just. Their vision is of fair and even society where those who live underneath rise up to show their worth. After all, why can't we share? Can you see my chat? Yeah, I can. It shows up on the screen, right? Hold up, let me... Does it? Oh. Do I not have my stuff set up correctly? Hello? Is my chat not displaying? Oh, is my chat underneath my game capture? Hold up. Somebody type something again, please. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, there you go. That popped up now, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right? Agrarian rural party. Those who live off the earth, simple farmers, people of the land, the common clay of Ascani fields. Their political movement has mostly been swallowed by the Ascalists. All these parties sound dreadful. Arcanist, Party of Magic. Party of Magic sounds like a hoot. Oh, maybe not that one. And finally, the last box doesn't say anything. This is where you can input whatever you want or just leave it empty for a null vote. The box next to each party is filled in with a smudged check mark, including the last empty one. Smart move. No one can get mad if you vote for every party. Idiotic. You need to pick a side, stick with it. Your honor is on the line. Okay, good to know. All right, let's talk to this guy. We could pull out a wisdom tooth. Is that what I'm getting from this? No, that's dishonorable. A guy. He looks indecisive. All right, let's talk to him. Oh, this is a zombie. This is not a guy. Oh, I have 2 HP. Oh no. Okay, he does not acknowledge your presence. He is unaware of you. Greetings, citizen. Catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? He's not even starting to look at you. Identify yourself. Wait, is this a zombie? Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. Not even a groan? How disappointing. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? He just keeps working slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Yeah, okay. He appears to rattle a bit. I called him rude. I feel bad. That's my bad, man. Just be smooth in how you say it. Most people like when you agree with their political opinions, and a white lie never hurts, right? The zombie just keeps moving apples. Am I boring you? The zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. Clearly a weak man left to rot below his indecisive nature. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Yeah. Okay. What's he doing? Seems to be fussing over the apples or something. Should I defeat this zombie? Yes, it is only just. Undead are not allowed to be in Norvik. Guy's not harming anyone. Honestly, he's probably a more productive member of society than you. No offense. No, we attack the zombie. Deal with this foul creature. Counters are turn-based conflicts where each participant takes turns in rolling dice and taking actions. During your turn, you are able to perform 1 dice action, as well as cast 1 spell of your choosing. The order is determined by initiative roll. Don't let the shambler get the jump on you now. Okay, that's my dex, baby. That's my dex, baby. Fight. You're quick, you got this. Your turn, show no mercy. No, stay, do not make the first move. Keep your composure, wait and see. Hold up a closed fist and say, here, look at this, then quickly try to trip. No, let's shove this guy. Push him over. Easy peasy. Oh my god, that's a huge success. Putting weight on it, you push the zombie backwards. He attempts to stabilize himself while stumbling around. Slow zombie just stands there. No, he's reacting. It's just taking some time. The zombie is hostile. This undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocents. Yes. You should probably try to de-escalate just to... No challenge on the strength. I think I just pass it automatically, right? Yeah. Switch gears. Try to manipulate him. Ooh. +4 on the DC. Oh, okay. You know what? No. We're going to judo flip this guy. I've never lost in my life. Yeah. His neck snaps around the withered face now facing yours. Yeah, you've really pissed him off. You can tell since you're such a people's person. He just killed me? I'm fine. Sure. It hurts even through the armor. This ends now. Your final chance. Do not falter. The zombie is weak. Dominate it. Yeah, let's punch him in the face. Hurrah! Nice. Perfect. Justice dispensed. Now go loot him. Get that fancy tooth. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just, I'll take your wisdom tooth. Yeah. Oh, if you hold tab, you can see everything on the map. Oh, I think I need to use... Does it equip like that? Like that? Can't equip text there. Oh, is it going to be here? Yeah, give me that -1. Give me that -1. So this would go here. Oh, it does show. I like that. Okay, let's use Cure Wounds. Get some HP. Then check out what this is. Divine Scripture where it does not belong. Shield of Faith, what is that? Memorize Shield of Faith? Oh, what's this do? First level Abjuration, casting time, 1 bonus action, category Divine. Shimmering Shield. A shimmering field appears and surrounds you, protecting you from damage for the duration. Any loss of hit points is reduced by 1. Oh, nice. That's kind of dope. What the hell is this? The tea shop that blew up. Okay. And then election week. Being apolitical sure is neat. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Let us... A little treat, some money. Imported goods. The receiver is marked as hubbed. One sec, I'm grabbing this sword. Because I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Dude, look at my stats. I'm struggling right now. I'm crying in the clubs, I would say. Alright. Let's engage with this box. You approach a crate full of sand. Inspect the crate. It appears unmarked. The loot has been tossed behind it. Look at the sand. The crate is filled to the brim. It's just sand. Touch the sand. The sand shifts slightly at your touch. Underlined choices are more risky, but might offer more reward. Ooh, okay. We go deeper. We go deeper. You dive in with your whole hand, fingers first. This one does not. Then you feel a tug, a grip, and finally a pull. Wait, your shoulder's almost pulled out of its socket. What? Managed to keep from engulfing most of your arm, but in the process, the sand grabs onto the front of your helmet. Your face is now sinking. The sand will be a benevolent master. We fight. You grab the rim of the crate with both hands, but as you put your entire adrenaline-filled arms to work, you feel energy being sapped from your veins. You are being sucked out of your skin. It's a vampire sand? As you keep pushing, you realize you could get out at this point, however, then you would have to leave the helm behind. Do I really need to keep the helmet on? Yes, you do. Try to keep your helmet on. Your muscles turn to mush as you stop your struggle. What? No, we get this. We crush this every time, right? Easy. Yeah. Both hands. The hazy noise of a head no longer filled with so much blood screams in your ears. I will not die in this crate. Filled with pure fires of adrenaline, your muscles creak and your bones crack, and it pays off. Within seconds, the rock-hard grip of the sand loosens. Then it drops entirely. You swing your head back, filling your lungs with air as a trail of sand follows you. Gah! Within an instant, the sand snaps back into the crate, not a single grain dropped into the floor. You stumble back. Glancing over to the crate, you see its content now lies still, like nothing happened. You should put on the lid to make sure this does not happen to someone else. It helps a lot. Jesus! I bet, cool. Let's put on the lid. Done a great service to the community. Yes, you have. Okay. So this is probably out. This is definitely out. Let's go this way. Through this door. Yeah? Damn, I can't get through. It's an empty door. What are we talking about? What do you mean? Okay. Some so I almost said some candy. I meant some coffee. What we got? Some mushrooms? I mean, we'll take some mushrooms. Right? What's the worst that happens here? It does nothing. Plus 3 HP. Plus 5 HP. God damn! Okay. Something soft latches itself around your ankle. What is that, a snake or something? Uh-huh. Oh no. We got this, right? We can high roll. We can high roll. We didn't high roll. Oh no. Tightens around your boot with a violent tug, you're forced to the ground, hitting the back of your head on the steps. So before you can even react, your entire body's been dragged over the edge. Flail and scream, you're falling, but not far. With the painful snap, your descent is stopped, and now you're simply left hanging. Seems like I'm in a bit of a pickle. Okay, you see how it's connected to a series of pitons wedged below and in the side of the stone walkway. Next to you is a hanging rock. It acts as a counterweight. Let's try to pull ourselves up, yeah? Let's go! A final deep breath. You feel the numbness spread as you heave upwards, one gloved hand grabbing the rope, then another. Through sheer power, you pull your entire body weight upwards, climbing higher and higher until you roll over the ledge. Get the rope off. Your fingers dart around your ankle, desperate to remove the last rope. You rip it off and toss it to the side. Free, safe, alive. Laugh like a madman. Why is this an option? That was awful. You realize you've been holding your breath. Your lips are probably turning blue. Breathe. Air fills your lungs. You are alive. Check out the rope. Trim a sturdy rope, thick, soft to touch. You do not know the name of this material. Must be exotic. Creepy. Let's go. Okay. You know what? I think we can take a mushroom here, right? Yeah, consume 1 mushroom. And we get it back immediately. It's a little rat. Hello? It's a little rat. Oh, but look at how cute he is. It really doesn't. It doesn't really want to get grabbed by you, but also doesn't fight it. So it just falls along. Sort of not very happy situation, but what can you do? All right, we don't equip the rat. He reduces my charisma. Okay, and I'm all about the Riz. What is this? Pillar of Jor. You look up at the pillar. Oh, hey, it's the name of the game. Right, this old thing. Remaining until the end. A gate to another time. Looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. You're certain it is indestructible, but clearly it was once not. Several pieces of the pillar float around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. What kind of power would be capable of damaging this? The powerful kind. Be wary of such a powerful kind. Be wary of it. Be quiet, you impotent cuck. Jesus. Okay, alright, fair enough. Can I make money off this thing? No way. They don't even take admission to see it, so it's such a trivial sight. It's a bit of a tourist destination, supposedly, but most people who travel the coast have seen one before, so it's not that interesting. How many of these pillars exist? 8? Something like that. One for each band. Ours is the best one, right? They're all equally useless. It's a sign of Earth's power, so yes, this is the best one. They're seen as a status symbol by many, like a legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the Pillars of Jor are relegated to being visual landmarks, seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for a mile. Jor, the name of our realm. Also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. So what do I do with it? Since you're the master of all esoteric things, you can probably crack the secret of the pillar, learn how it works, and master it, and gain ultimate power, and so on. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power. It whispers to you unintelligibly. You place your hand upon the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one's god or king or people? The thoughts stir in you a deep sense of longing. Perhaps one day you'll join in that sacred sensation. Perhaps right now? Let's do it. Let's go! Your gloved hand presses against the surface. You find the will to listen, to bear the burden of that solemn voice. Silently mumbling the same words as always to your god, to your people in this great city. It fades, the voices grow, not in size, but in number. Some of them join in your prayer, some dismiss it, some hate it. Before you, a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and callous sorting. Among them you see one face turn to look at you. At first, you believe it to be him. Then you understand as the man who appears to be both younger and older gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have on. Wow, that was just a terrible sentence. Jesus. Gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. He turns to face the stairs. You watch him go. Again. Sorry. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You get a grip. The vision has faded. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears deep into your skull. The pillar does not whisper here. It screams. Go down. Further down. You understand plainly. There's more to this pillar you need to investigate in time and further below. Ooh. Grab it. Shard of Jor. What's this gonna do? It fits in your hand nicely. These can be found all over Norvik, and some speculate they are all shards of Jor's pillar. To untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might use them to alter fate itself. Spend in dialogues to unlock dice checks? Ooh, okay. Okay. We're seeing it, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're seeing it. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to go this way. Firmly shut doors, they appear to not be open. The legendary, horrifying OWD. These are all over any proper dungeon. As it should be. Dungeon. Legendary. Horrifying. Should be. Should be. OWD, the one and only. One-way door. Keep popping up all over the place underneath Norvik. Sometimes upstairs too, but that's rare. So I'll need to find the other side in order to open it? That's the logic here. Yes. Right. Well, I'll have to keep an eye out. Okay, cool. Auto-saving. Let's go up this way. wonder. Oh, we can zoom out. Bet. That's good to know. Click. You feel pressure change. A rushing wind causes you to be pulled just an inch further into the hallway. Then you see something opening in the walls. Back now. Oh no. Please. Let's go. We got it. We got it. Okay. That's a flamethrower. Damn. Where am I? You barely escape the deep clutches of the skin melting heat. Standing up, you realize the fire singed the edges of your uniform. Adrenaline leaving the system. Pain. Burnt. Sorry. I roll around to put out the last of the fire. But you live. Woo! By the gods. Who would make such a devious trap? Typical ancient remnant civilization. They always leave the most esoterically murderous machinery in place, even when the treasure behind it's been lost for millennia. Now, don't enter the hallway before you disable the trap, or you'll get roasted again. Interesting. Terrible, terrible hallway. Yeah, let's go, not that direction. Can't go through here. We can run, so that's neat. Nothing? Ah ha 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 ha. That's how you open doors. Open salami. Everything suddenly goes very, very tight. You've been swallowed whole. What? I haven't moved. What's going on here? You can neither move nor breathe. It's quite possibly quite terrible. Hold on. Something's off here. Off. I can't move. It's some kind of trap? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. All around you, acidic gel. Oh no. 7 damage! He shares your burden. Everyone knows about these gelatinous cubes, slang for gelatinous cube. You're statistically likely to die here and now. No, not like this. Not in this terribly embarrassing way. What kind of idiot just walks into a cube? This monster cannot hold you. You must fight. No one knows you're here. You are alone in the cube. You can escape. You're strong enough, right? A man is alone. Alone, you can survive. You will survive. I will hit this. 17. No, 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 no. You're struggling against an incredibly hard mass around your limbs, around everything, strain and push. You fight, yet your muscles give out after reaching just a little bit further. Oh, God, that's all of my life. Okay. The burning continues inside and around. That feeling isn't nice. The one where you're sitting, eyes fixed upon the bucket, the sour apple sticking out of it like a mountain of bad decisions. Sinking, the sick and sinking feeling in your stomach feels sick. It was not right, but you did it. They told you to. 15. You ate 15. You probably knew it wasn't real, but you did it. And when you walked up to those kids at the bottom of that pit behind the hill, Central Lower School, with that bucket filled with 15 apple screwed, they laughed. They chanted. Evil. Little shits. That's when you got that nickname that stuck around until your dad died and you left the hills behind. They kept saying it. When you got mad, they said it. When you played along, mocking yourself, they said it. Apple Boy. Apple Boy. It's not even a good name. It's so uninspired. You still tried to follow them, to be nice, play nice, be a friend. Apple Boy. But eventually they started just running away. Apple Boy. Each time you would try to get closer, they would laugh and snicker and leave. And so the Apple Boy was all alone until the day he died. Dissolve? Oh, I just lost. Dude, come on, man. Alright, it's an unfortunate thing, this lonely life, though many of us carry the burden of talent and know so much great natural power. When the cold of winter falls and the trail grows ever so rough, it is but the animal of the pack which makes it to spring. A man without a brother is but a set of bones on the road. Okay. So, you didn't make it far last time. That's my bad. I should have made it more clear. The city below the dungeon, well, it's more of a level 3+ area. Then again, if you're feeling lucky, you could always try again. Well, oh yeah, we tried again. Let's get it. This is sick. Okay. Alright. Let's get it. Let's not go to the cube. Let's go. Run. Get out of this dungeon. I'm so sorry. Run away. Go back up to the city. I'm gonna go back home and be a politician, okay? I can't handle this. I can't take the smoke. Okay. So we go up these stairs. Yeah? Up these stairs. There you go. Good morning, cleric. No, don't. We're not stealing from this guy. Who is he? Viscan local mortician. Do I not speak the language? Is my intelligence too low to speak the language? There's no way. I'm too stupid to read? Oh my god. My teachers were right. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work. His pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol, it's on a lot of official documents of the city. That is the Great Perch of Norvik. Great Perch, the drake-like sea creature found along River Torna. What did I just say? River Torna. Jesus. Earth was known to tame these creatures, and eventually the Great Perch became the symbol of his great city. River Torna, the second longest documented river along the coast, splitting the band of Ascani in half. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. Death. This is death. I am Viscan, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. You can trust this man. Oh no. This person emanates an immense power. Foul? Perhaps. More accurately, it is simply there, immovable, eternal. Beware. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it is almost there, but not quite. Looking around the room. Books and flasks litter the circular chamber. It's dimly lit and damp. There are several corpses present. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. Tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They'd caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. What? They caught me... Damn. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. That's... okay. Hey, charisma? I made you my highest stat. Can you please be nice to me? Just like a little bit? Just like a little bit nice to me, brother? Come on. Come on! How did I end up in a river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad? Sounds like the start of a great drinking story. The I woke up in a lich house tale. You don't have a lot of those, so that's good. I would never fall. Perhaps there is an esoteric explanation to all of this. Perhaps you would know, cleric. Who are these fishermen? River Guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Find them. They hold the truth. The truth to what? You're my stomach. What are you talking about? We're gonna find these fishermen. He ponders your question and not ask for names, sorry to say, but perhaps Waterland? That's just a guess. Waterland, the largest trade port in Norvik, located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. It's a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and is the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges. Considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world. Good guess. Lots of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So I am, in fact, alive. The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? Figure out what's weird about this guy. Godlike? So I just have to hit a nat 20, right? No, I've never lost that. Oh, wait a second. Oh my, let's go. Telling you guys, it's that simple. For a beast like me, it's that simple. You stand there pulling over all you know of this strange pale mortician when your attention is drawn to the air. The air around you, it's damp and dry, cold. Piercing through your chainmail, leaving you with an uncomfortable feeling. A feeling that this appears locked within this place. This tower. You close your eyes, focusing intensely on the feeling all around you. It's not natural. It's very much esoteric. A negative energy flow permeates this place to its core. All of it focused around a single point. The Pale Man. By the gods. A Minotaur. Sorry. He's covered in negative energy. Even worse, it emanates from him. This is no human. What you're looking at here is but the thin disguise of a creature most foul, most powerful. No mere spellcaster, no mere arcanist, no mere wizard. Viscan is a lich. Abomination. Like an actual lich? The eat your soul and play with your bones type lich? Yes, you're afraid so. What do I do with this information? You have a choice. Either try to deal with this directly or contact relevant authorities. Oh no, you should investigate this further. But what if... I don't mean to interrupt, Cleric, but you've been standing here in silence for almost 5 minutes now. Was there anything else you wanted? I require assistance... No, let's tell him about the zombie. The zomboy. Oh, how quaint. No, an undead abomination. Right below. I understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. City below, short for the city below the city. A phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and rooms below Norvik. Lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches, if you delve deep enough. City below the city, the dungeons and caverns beneath Norvik, yet to be conquered by the Earthfolk. You will surely see that all of its glory and treasure will return to the chosen people. Earthfolk, the people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquered the Ascani coast, true mythological heroes. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. The Halfway Bridge Tribe. Gotcha. Commonly called the Halfways, one of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik, and arguably the most influential despite their small size, led by Lady Miska Sageleaf with their headquarters in the Goblin Garden on Tolstad. Short and green, got claws and fangs, little monsters. They got 3 tribes in Norvik and are considered somewhat civilized. Somewhat. Oh, so it's all misunderstanding then. Good. Let's say it. What's the worst that happens, right? He must be punished. You're a criminal harboring zombie workers need to be punished. The zombie's clearly working for you. That is illegal. You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. There you go. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I'll make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, this isn't... Ost! We'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see him up there, man. He's on my screen. I'm just not even paying attention. Couple gives a screeched yell. Yes, master. I'll also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. You're clearly doing something shady here, so, of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG, Pest Control Guild. If there's anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, Cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop. Make him quiet. He's going circles around you. It's time to step in. Argue. Okay. Let's resist his incredible oratory power. Oh no. I can't resist. He's talking circles around me. Come on, just rather say something, damn it. I think that I agree. And whatever compromise we do end up at, I feel lucky to have your expertise here on this day. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Stop muttering, just say it. I'm trying! You're yelling at the voice in your head, man. For the first time, you see a genuinely baffled expression appear on his face. He keeps staring at you for a few uncomfortable seconds, then he says, Cleric, with all due respect, perhaps you should see a professional. Oh no. This comment hits you in the heart and soul. The Pale Man has an overwhelming authority. I believe we are done with this particular topic. Anything else you need? Yeah. You called me Cleric. I did, yes. Because you are a cleric, don't make an ass of yourself. I am the cleric. Good for you. An example of that sarcasm thing mentioned before. Your purpose is here. You serve the city as a cleric of the river. Though I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes, if you're a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Holy man on a holy mission. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety. City officials speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. No, I am the chosen one. The Paladin stops and ponders your response. Chosen for what? To save the world. What a good person you are, cleric. One step at a time towards total domination and justice. I don't know if strength can be trusted. I'm going to be so honest. Good luck with that. I don't know where to go. What does this word mean and how do I say it? Complete and utter despair of flesh and bone. Oh, fantastic. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain? Lady Miska Sageleaf. She's down in the Goblin Garden. Goblins are green. True. True, goblins are green. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that one. Dragon of Tolstad. Okay, call her Dragon of Tolstad. I'm not afraid of some goblin woman. She sounds scary. She does. That's what we're going to go with. She is. Treat her with respect, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. This goblin is no lawkeeper, only the city rules. Earth rule. Wait, this is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says, and keeps scribbling on his papers in front of you. He does not value your time. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. Can you teach me magic? I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I can make time if you're interested. Until then, you're free to browse my collection. And of course, here. He taught me how to charm people. Yay, dude. It's a great shortcut to charming people, though you gotta be careful with the fallout. Oh no. Slang for negative consequences. You care about such things. The base, you memorize your spells for casting. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during a prayer at a shrine. There's one downstairs by the apple. Where can I find more shrines? Temple of Earth, just up the stairs past the pillar. You've heard the Tolstad Temple will act as a polling place for the district on election day. There's also one on the Water Lane View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I can promise you that. And I'll get more spells. 2 ways. Spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives, not archives. Shut up. Shut up. The palace, an unofficial nickname for the current rulers of Norvik, named after the palace district in which the most central authority resides. Or the Great Library in the Towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. The Towers, the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as the Oaken. Oaken. Nobody calls it that. Alright, well, never mind. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Charisma, you know everything. However, I don't believe it's time for either of those options. I suggest the other route. What's that? Spell scrolls. Oh, yeah. Yes. What just happened? Oh, that's what that alert sounds like. I've never had that alert on. Was that loud? Should I turn that down? It's like actually jump scared me. Alright, fine, I'll drink some water. I need it. I need to stay hydrated. This game's like a lot of reading, a lot of talking. If I don't do some form of staying on top of this, I'm gonna die. Okay, water drink. Yeah. Okay, let's get it. Oh. You're very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I'm glad to assist city in any way. This guy's trying to help you? You must have a vested interest in your job then somehow. Now, Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange caches, so you'll probably encounter more just by looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am. He nods to you and goes back to his writing. Okay. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal at my servant Ost. Treating a servant like that is despicable. I don't want to do that. Fair enough. Just remember that spells are terribly useful when applied properly. That's all the help I need. Thanks. Great. Anything else you wanted to ask? I'm going to go now. Before you do, make sure to collect all of your belongings. Gives you a quick inspection with dead eyes. Too quickly. He's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? Did I have... What belongs? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. I'm not sure if it's mine. Maybe? Possibly? Bellman ignores your comment. I asked Ost to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry. Over there, he says, and points across the chamber. Ah, so that they could dry, since they were wet. How good. Ethan looks at the pocket watch on his desk. That is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have it, cleric. It will surely prove useful to you. Have any weapons on me? No one, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Damn, you'll have to pick something up. Maybe a warhammer? Ooh, I'm down for a warhammer. Give me that. Got it. He smiles. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. His words burn a hole in your heart. Jesus. To do so, either double-click or hold shift / the left trigger. Time to go. Can I take this pocket watch? What's it do? +1 intelligence. No, we're not wearing it. I don't care about telling the time. Can I get a incense? Ooh. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy bracken-ish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of indecipherable symbols. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. Gained experience +5. No, no, no! By Earth! So this is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You'd have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'll cost a fortune. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. You should protect Earth's chants more carefully. What a disgrace. Man! Oh no, dude. Goodbye, prayer card. Hello, -3 intelligence. I'm so impossibly stupid for a level 1 character. Let's get it. What's this thing? Engage. This is the book. With the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. While the symbols appear to be readable, you do not understand the language. The verbis draconum ars occulta. The author's name appears to be Calum Diminori. Diminor, anyone who uses this term for anything modern, is either an anti-free strider or lives under a rock. Let me get my hands on comprehend languages. Right, that is a spell used to keep prepared all the time. Find a spell scroll. Maybe you could buy it somewhere? It's fairly common. No, you have no idea what this means. Man, come on, dude. I'll take some incense. We walk up. Let's get some more spells. Gonna have spells? So many books, basic manuals, arcanist histories, and novels. Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you bookishly. Oh no, this is going to be humiliating. In these pages, I shall endeavor to recount the journey of a mind born to greatness, a will tempered by the crucible of ambition, and a spirit bound to the relentless pursuit of the arcane. My name is Bilius Prax. It goes on to make grandiose statements on his personal abilities in magic. Know this, I write not for the masses, but for the few who possess the clarity of vision to see beyond the veil of mediocrity. To them, I offer my life as a lesson and a legacy, that they might learn from my triumphs and avoid the pitfalls that lie in wait for the unwary. Such long sentences. You remember the first chapters dealing with his youth growing up at the ruthless court of a rival house, the Hagenchags. How he struggles against relentless opposition and bullying. And power is not born of blood, though, nor inherited by the fortune of birthright. It is cultivated in the crucible of mind, refined by the fires of discipline, and sharpened by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Let those who seek to rule first learn to kneel before the altar of wisdom, for it is there that true strength is forged. True and real. A glorious design, let those who learn lead through merit of ability and nothing else. Yeah, I dig that. You're a wizard after all. The world would be better if I ruled it like Prax did. Yes, it would. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be the dumbest dictator of all time. Flip through the pages, let's go. He begins to talk about his early political career, the intricacies of magocratic bureaucracy, how he learned to play the game well enough for himself to reach dictatorship as the youngest magocratic ruler ever. It's always hard to read a person through pages, but this dude's clearly dancing around his massive ego. Yeah, now, not that there's anything wrong with that, impressive even. The rest is mostly a collection of meditations surrounding magic and power, and a strong leader with clear intent. The esoteric, in its purest form, is neither good nor evil. It is a tool, a force to be wielded by those with the intellect to do so. Yet let us not be so naive as to think that power alone grants one the right to rule. The arcanist must also be a statesman, for the whims of unchecked magic can lead even the wisest astray. Govern with an iron hand, but let that hand be guided by the principles of reason and justice. Thus shall the state prosper, and thus shall the legacy of the magocracy? That sounds wrong. Does that not sound wrong? In the halls of power, the arcane shall be our shield and our sword, yet remember this, the arcanist's duty is not only to protect himself, to the state and its people. For in the endless pursuit of knowledge, one must not forget the price of ignorance. A vigilant mind is the guardian of civilization, and a vigilant state the fortress of progress. Let no shadow fall upon our vigilance, for in the light of our knowledge lies the path to true dominion. The final parts of the biography focuses on even deeper and more rambling side of ruling. This is way too much reading. Yes, that is true. It hurts to look at so many words at once. That's how I feel. Shut the book. You shut it? Autobiography Prax. Put the book back. I want to. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Opening the Trill Sisters book shows you an index of several tales, many of which you heard growing up. Stories for children are useless. Do not waste time here. Okay, cool. Yeah. In the old days, when dragons ruled the skies and titans wandered the earth, there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as a half-wit. He just like me for real. Whether by fate or folly, he often found himself in the oddest of places, so it was that he stumbled into a deep valley of Askin. This valley was home to Kaimor, the Mist Titan, a colossal being with fur as thick as the ancient forest and limbs that clutched the very mountains. His upper body was hidden in, or perhaps made of, the swirling mists that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not the serene refuge it had once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, and the trees stood as charred husks. Esoth, the ancient red dragon, had set the forests aflame, hoping to drive Kaimor from his domain and claim the fertile valley for himself. Kaimor was furious, his great form trembling with rage as he searched for the source of the destruction. His eyes fell upon Abacus, who was wandering aimlessly, his tiny mind more puzzled by the sudden... Tiny mind? Come on, man. Don't do him like that. Puzzled by the sudden darkness than anything else. To think that the coast was filled with these beasts of Jor at one point. They reigned harshly and wildly, but it's not hard to see why some preferred their chaotic dominance to the tyranny of the dragons. Continue the verses. Thrick lum chum, who dares bring fire to where none should come? Ashes taint my sacred mist. Speak, small one, lest you be missed. Abacus looked up, squinting through the fog, and scratched his head. Fire? No, I've no fire to share. No flame do I bring, nor ash to bear. For in the dark I see clear as day. 'Tis those who can't that need the flame, they say. Thrick lum chum, what nonsense from your tongue does come? Who is it that needs this blaze that blackens my mist and dims my days? Well, question thee, who needs a flame to light their path and stoke their claim? Perhaps it is Esoth, the king, whose fire to your valley bring. Thrick lum chum, the dragon's days are surely done. Guide me, gnome, to where he lies. Together we shall dim his skies. The story goes on to wax about the friendship sparked between this eldritch titan and this silly little gnome as they sought out Esoth on his throne. The ancient red dragon then falls to the Titan's might after Abacus accidentally guides him to the correct location. One of those classic stories every child in Askin is told growing up. You've shut it and looking upon the title once more. Folk Tales, return the book. Collected Chants of Noorvik. Okay. On the first page, a short message is hand scribbled in the corner. My belief lay in the collected humanity of Noorvik. May you remember that from this collection with honor and grace. Pilly D. Hey, what's up? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Shut up. Is this a handwritten message from the second patriarch himself? Protect this book with your life. This is a sacred artifact. Read the foreword. A dream of unity under earth. The book begins with a lengthy essay about the foundation of Norvikian cultural values. It's really like a guide, if anything, on what a Norvikian person is, how their values comes from the various tribes in the old country, and how together they have formed something greater under earth. You've read this before, but you do get a better sense of what all this means now. Yes, true. It is, in some sense, a plea, a stern suggestion for every human in Noorvik to lose any sense of former tribal identity, to embrace a new one, a Norvikian spirit. The text directly explains how a new Norvikian culture will help the city grow and fight against inequity and injustice through unity, mainly by being generous and not hoarding wealth, among other things. Ha! A naive thought. Then finally, it does touch upon the connection with dwarves as well, and how the Norvikian spirit is not contained within humans only. It is not just blood, it is sweat and tears as well. Those folk who unite with us will not be seen as an other. No, they are two Earth's folks. They too are Earth's folks. Shut up. They too are Earth's guard. That's a long-ass forward. Yeah, it's like 5 pages. I love that. I went with you to my foreign shores, my lord, my guard. I pray you keep from harm the beasts each shard, a proof of your devotion. Thus I give myself to your folk. I give my life for a home at the river, in that sliver of land, to vanquish the beasts who roam, the evil who lair, the fires that burn, to build a life along the river. Every shepherd knows the song, it bellows up the river. Earth lives in that sliver of land. It is your favorite. Close the book. You shut it, looking upon the title once more. Collected Chants of Noorvik. Take it. It does not belong in this foul place. What? The heroic, powerful man-child wants to steal something. It is not theft. It is repossession of sacred city material. Sure. Let's just call it that the next time you see a juicy coin pouch. This is a really great book. It is. Should I really just take it? Do not see it as take. You are freeing the sacred object from the pale man's collection. Yes, that is how you should view it. Now take it. By the gods, you're rabid. I love to see it. Take the book. You place the book in your pouch. See it? Sell it? You will protect it. Glance nervously towards Viskin. As you turn around, you see the mortician staring at you. Then he gives you a thumbs up. Return the thumb up. Well, that makes it less exciting. Why does he simply give it to you? Something's really strange here. He might just be a kind-hearted man below that mask of his. I don't believe it. He's a lich. What's this? The red eye of Earth? Jor left his mark across the bands. Today is a universal sign of magic. Let's trifle with this. What's this going to be? Crowns. Incense. Mushrooms. This is a pot, and I'm engaging with it. Looking inside, you find this pot to be empty. You must grow sturdier? What do you mean there is fear? What? Alright. What's in this chest? A crossbow. Oh, I thought... Oh no. How the hell did you think you'd sneak the crossbow away from him? Come on, just smile. No be about to smile like yours. You'll just look insane if you do that. What human doing? The kobold asks you, slowly remove your hands off his crossbow. Relax, let's get you out of this. I was just stretching. Yeah. Toward crossbow? Yes. The crossbow's now pointed directly towards your chest. Try again. Find out, okay? Good job. You pissed off the kobold. Whoops. Now you gotta get the crossbow some other way. But you do have to get the crossbow. Actually, you don't. Stealing is immoral. Yeah, you're so right. I was trying to click on the chest. I didn't mean to click on the guy. I'm not trying to steal. Alright, let's leave. Damn, it's already been an hour? I've barely left the basement. Is it? Yeah. Alright, let's loot some stuff. I don't know. This game's a ton of fun. I like CRPGs like this, like the Disco Elysium style, all that, right? But they are, objectively speaking, like pretty slow paced, you know? I'm sort of just running around talking to things. Like talking to objects, stuff like that. Alright, let's talk to this little dwarf man. What is that emote? Let me see.
Tiadra Peaker.
Nice. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. Oi, Mr. City Man, he calls out to you as you approach. We made it clear already. We're not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. That's no way to greet the cleric of Norvik. Oh, is that so? Guess I'm supposed to grovel. That'd be nice. You lean a little further into being a cleric. Gain 10 XP 5 times 2 for choosing this class 2 times. The dwarf glares at you. Dwarf. Short, stout, short, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill. Heh, drill. They built most of Norvik and they have a long history with the Earth folk. No, I don't see why I would. The other dwarf's laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. Perfect. Then you don't have to deal with it. Wait, that must mean he's doing something highly illegal. I don't care. I'm on a higher mission. A mission? A quest to save the world. A quest, he laughs. Gods bless your journey then. Now we're not doing anything against the law here, so... They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here's Alphas of the Bon Embers. One of the big dwarf clans. They funnel tons of penning into Norvik. A foreman in the Asgilish movement of Norvik. He's done more good than all you Earthguard combined. A true speaker of Asgol. You're a celebrity? It's so fun to play him. It's just stupid. It's just the absolute idiot. Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. He grins. Just wanted to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off. Unless you want that? You boys setting up a play or something? A play? He spits on the ground. We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the word of Asgol. He turns towards the orc, and no one's going to stop it. Big brutes of devilish origin. They're rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in Feltire. Brute, Vorgeni slang for brother. Specifically, the dialect grown out of the coastal slang, a mix between gnome tongue and underclass migrant workers in old Mago colonies. Okay, interesting. You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphaz. Grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you want? You seem a bit stressed. You know? I'm an empath. I'm an empath. Deep down. Deep down. This is what I do. No, you don't say. His words drip with the acid from a green deer. What does that mean, Charisma? What are you talking about? So, it is forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing there. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah. Circle square conflict added. Real convenient, I say. No, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our rights to speak out against tyrants and burgers. Not gonna make that joke. Bureaucracy. They sure are playing a game they can't win. So she's wrong about the documents? Of course she is. Oh yeah, surely. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Alphaz nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? So what's this rally about? Grunts. Guilds. For decades, there's been collective bargaining between Norvikian workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of this city. Damn right he did. Blessed be his name. Yeah. But look, it ain't the same since his death. The free striders have burrowed into every darn power structure, from paper boys to bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. They said free striderism would make their city rich. I say it makes people poor. We need change. So you're here to convince a bunch of Tolstad workers to vote for the Asgalist party? More or less, yeah. But it's also about the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchasers of our labor. Alone we are as brittle as a twig. In the older dwarf pops up. A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough. How about as brittle as a boar with a rabies? That's good, right? No, that's nonsensical. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc. So we can call out to all workers in this magnificent city, he explains, as if there's a crowd around him. Vote! Vote with your guts, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. Cityman. Can I see the papers? He gives his companions a glass. Why? Oh no. Oh no. Construct an argument is why you should get the papers. I've never lost a roll in my life. I just want to fully preface this. I've never lost a roll in my life, right? We just have to hit a 12. See? Easy. Just tell them you're an expert and that you're on their side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes. Also, I'm on your side. He repeats louder. Are you now? Now hit him with, I'm your best shot at getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. Fine. The dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. Gained item PPG documents. He hands over the scroll. I trust you with these documents, city man. Do not break this dwarf's trust. Do not. No matter how handsome that orc is. Do not. Tell us we're in the wrong. I dare you. Because we're not, the older dwarf joins in. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what's actually going on here. You can examine certain items in your inventory or to act as unique dialogues. Okay. Wait, so what's this? Oh, it gives me strength? Guys. We have to carry this book. Make ourselves stronger. Perfect. Okay. This... Okay. It's quite light, some kind of magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature. Tolstad Magistrate Nicholas Darrow. Magistrate, the highest government position beyond the Lord Patriarch, chosen to rule a district in Norvac for 10 to 12 years depending on their bloodline. The actual text used an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Okay, examine it in detail. Easy. Easy peasy. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It's perfect, not a single error, except the date. It says the rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Ooh. Cool document. It is not. Never. Look at the dates. Yeah, it's expired. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Because it's a legal document? Too many words. Or general tomfoolery. Fascinating. Stop looking. Okay. Wait, where's the orc that they're talking about? Over here? And so, should I equip this? Like, if I equip this, I lose intelligence and wisdom, right? I don't need strength right now, though. So, like, maybe equipping this gives special dialogue. Hello. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something, or someone. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, this orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second in command guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Yes, the handsome orc lady wants you to say a name. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. True. That's not what that is. I'm the cleric, actually. Apologies, not Earthguard, cleric. I assumed the term was interchangeable. Let's go, dude. I am the cleric. But I suppose you're not all, she says, waving towards your outfit, esoterically attuned. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say something. I'm here on important business. Business, you say? She leans in. Fascinating. Perhaps I can be a service cleric for your business. Where's the Goblin Chieftain? Lady Sageleaf? Just head down these stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. Is she busy? I sure hope so. It took us months to get in a room with her to discuss some renovations in the holes. Common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. Okay. If she's not busy, she's a bitch. Dragging to Tolstad my ass. Damn. Anything else? Tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap, I believe, was the official quote. Although from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Quite. So you weren't in the area. No, I was on the North Wall. Company business. North Wall? One of the 5 districts? Cool. This is where you live. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not a local. Everyone who's cool calls it North Wall. Just North Wall. The sign of an outsider. She calls it the North Wall instead of just North Wall. She looks inland. I did see the smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, cleric? The city says it was an incident, and then it is. Don't give away too much. She's prying. Maybe it was the tea leaves. And also leaves. Interesting theory. I've yet to hear of a tea leaf able to cause such a blast. If you find one, let me know. Will do. Hold on, are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that, she has no control over you. She's a free strider, so why run? Stand against her, she has no right. Yes? Really now? No. Say no. Maybe. Is that a maybe yes? Nice weather we're having. Are you here for the tea shop? You look lovely today. Thanks. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? I'm here to do business with the tea shop, the one that blew up. Running would be silly, but at this point, I'm here to investigate the tea shop. Oh, but they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? It's fine, she would find out eventually anyhow. It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess if they sent a cleric to look into it. I keep hearing that word. Yeah, it means her eyes wander for a while, her brow furrows. It's a term to describe whenever anything queer happens, whether the cause would be regular spellcasting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you've noticed something you couldn't explain rationally, then that would be esoteric. I assumed you of all people would know what it is, considering she mimicked casting a spell with her hand, then points to you. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Duh, because of the election, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acted as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Might even seem like a blessing to some, to cleanse the city of its filthy holes. Especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. What have you heard? It blew up. Fireplace incident. Bullshit, of course. Most likely a rogue spellcaster. Well, I'm here now. You sure are. And good luck, cleric. If there's anything that Scotty Reed's trading company can do to help you out, let me know. You usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. She wants you for your government position, nothing else. This woman knows well how to manipulate weaker men. I like her already. I'm done discussing business. You want to move on to more casual topics then? Politics, perhaps? What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly, and they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says, and winks at you. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful in communicating with slower individuals. What are you trying to say? Huh? You want to go? You want to go? You're just a voice in my head. I don't want to hear it. That is good. Nice lady. Should I just hand her the PPG thing I just got? She could probably do something with it. It could be a good idea. Both of those are failures. Which makes me think it's a bad idea. Here you go. She mumbles and eyes the papers. I'll be damned. How'd you get your hands on these? They trusted me with them. They did. By the gods, aren't they naive? She stands up, her figure towering over her. Then she gives you a nod before walking over to the dwarves. Alphas! What, you're giving up, Orc? She holds up the documents. I believe you're missing something. He stares at the PPG papers. Oh no, I'm a rat, dude. Listen, if intelligence and your wisdom tell you to do something, you gotta do it, right? You can't just metagame. Yeah, we know it's a bad idea if intelligence and wisdom that both failed say don't do it. But we're not metagaming here, right? We're playing the big dumb paladin. We have to be the big dumb paladin. How did you... Dwarf glares over to you, his face is red. He looks a little mad. Really now, you dith crake. Dwarven word for low beast or critter, often used as a demeaning term for humans. Oh no. Are you really going to waltz into a jail since this alphas? Wouldn't you rather just walk away? The dwarf glares at Vera's smug expression. Fine. The dwarf roars and looks like he's about to charge at the orc. Foreman, the old dwarf mutters. Bah. Bah. Boys, back it up. With Vera standing by, a grin on her face, the dwarves quickly scurry off with their stuff. As the circle square grows quiet, she turns to face you. You've made a friend today, human. She pats your shoulder and tells you, when you have time, come visit the trade post down on Water Lane View. We'll see if there's anything the Ascani Reeds Trade Company can do for you. Finally, it's just you here. Well done. Having the free strategies on your side will be highly beneficial. Quest complete. Now I can re-equip my strong book. Yes, my strong book. +1 wisdom. We have to equip it. It makes us slightly smarter, and that pisses me off. But it gives cool advantages of things. Right? Right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go to our quest. We got 1 quest complete. Cleric 3. I wonder what these other bars are. We've got 1 Arcanist and 1 Apolitical. Oh no. Take root. What is this? A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keep and says, hey, give me a large one. The tavern keep says, please don't turn this into a joke. These are real people you're talking about. What's going on here? Let me continue. So the dwarves go. The dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect and nothing less. No, really, what's going on? You're divided, but the truth will be achieved. Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is the orc is hard at work improving this shitty little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? Not shitty. Get out of here. Ain't your scene testy. You believed for a second the orc wants the city to improve? No. You've seen too much to ever believe such a lie. The orc's with the free striders, right? So she's with the good guys. The dwarves are Asgilists. That means they like poor people. That's making them the good guy. There's some kind of debate, huh? Kind of way to put it. The revolutionary free strider will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let's focus on each of those points one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom. The free strider would only focus on helping the rich, and so on. Democracy. They do like that, but they're really corrupt also. Ridiculous. Riches. They might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to the factory owners and already rich folks. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you'd probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a farmer? Farming is good. Healthy work. Don't change the subject. Do you two never shut up? Not really. I feel like I should make a decision here. Yes, you must retain the spirit of this Gallian revolution. After completing quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. When doing this, you must make a choice between available feats. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asgallian spirit and speech. With this feat, you restore 1 hit point for every hour that passes. Greed ain't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself, who wouldn't want that? You should choose a Money Talks. With this feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickups. Okay, so we either restore health over time, or we make that money. Sorry. I had to do it. Come on, guys. Here we go. Money Talks. Smart choice. Gained experience. Oh my god, wait, that's so much XP. Keep an eye out for any opportunity. There are crowns to be made in every corner of this stinking place. Crowns. Money. Feel like you've resolved from some conflict in the world. There we go. There we go. Alright, so, what's this? Spellbook? Questing tree. So that means this is, done, right?
Ooh, we're leveling up.
Okay. So we can go 1 point in a thing, right? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Should I focus more into strength or should I focus more into charisma? I'm gonna go to the restroom. If anybody has an opinion on that, type it in chat. I'll be. Hello. Hello. I'm back. I am back. So, hydration check from Empty Bart 1 minute ago. Nice. Let me do that real quick. Chomp, chomp. Okay. All right. So, I'm thinking... I think we do charisma. Yeah? We do the charisma first. And then we do the strength after, yeah? You get an automatic discount. Win every conversation, say the right thing, so whatever gets people to like you, become an apolitical force of nature, be arguably sociopathic. Okay, fantastic. What are these, man? Okay, what about for strength? Okay, uses. Higher strength. Equip extra items. Be violent and or manly. Religious fervor and aesthetic nationalism. Increased manhood. Votes for the party of Norvik. Prays to his dead god. Uses brute force on puzzles. Punches big bad evil guys in the face. Wants to become a real human hero. Loves quests. Simple as. A low strength cleric is a weak sniveling rat. Bows down to anyone stronger. Can't handle the banter. Gives up when the going gets tough. Is afraid of women. Doesn't care about quests. Okay. Alright. Let's do charisma. Let's do it. Alright. So now I get money. What can we do here? Okay. So we are... Ooh, we're going to pick up this hammer. Sneaky, sneaky. Where does this equip? Huh. Okay. Sounds good to me. See a bird's nest nestled on the edge of a protruding stone tile. Got eggs in it, unguarded, as far as you can see. Just don't climb out there, man. You'll die. No, I will not. I will die. What's up here? What's this thing? Where am I going? Okay. Yeah, but I'm okay doing this, huh? Ooh, money talks. Give me the money. This takes gut. Alright, let's go. Let's go back down here. But then the dentistry is scratched out. Alright, bet. So we need to go to the south. We need to go to the south. We need to get and talk to the goblin. What is this? Goblin artwork. Green face splattered across the facade, staring wildly towards a flaming sky and the dragon spread across it, or something like that. Can you call this art? Place your hand. Take a step forward. The stone surface is smooth. Truly ancient. Tell me your secrets. Okay, my pocket watch tingles. Of course it does. Oh, yeah, baby. Give me that. Give me that. Since a crack in the wall wasn't there before, then you hear the voice, a faint voice, a hoarse voice. Secrets end when spoken. Talking to walls now. Awesome. What's your political affiliation? I bet. Fear. Okay, that's kind of dope. Yeah, that's kind of dope. Yes. Alright then. What's it like being a wall? Nothing. Nothing good or nothing bad. Nothing. In isolation. What do you know about Norvik? Nothing. Do you know what Norvik is? No. Who built you, wall? A god. Cool it with the heresy. I'm a devoted servant of Earth, and I don't listen to any other gods. Existence is not heresy, for Iomestra is as present as any other. Iomestra? Iomestra. Never heard of that god. No, I had no chance. Sounds like a weak god to have been forgotten like that. How old are you? 15 Timaleans. How many years is that? 2,000. Jesus. What's your name? Chansey. Oh, that's a pretty name. Okay. Okay. Why? My pocket watch vibrates, and then I can just talk to a wall? That's what we're doing? Alright, bet. Hey, what's up, fella? Pencil wing. You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. He's just a little guy with wings reading his little newspaper. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. What you reading? A sigh escapes the fiend's maw. He slowly puts down the paper. I like the funny pictures. They're the best part. I believe the fiend is being sarcastic. I'm just gonna keep saying I'm apolitical in every conversation. At least you're reading something. Wait, he says, let me get a good look at you. Earthguard and cleric? Hell's you doing here? That reaction. Your presence is uncommon. Oh, divine mission. The usual. Very well. I won't get in your way. I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and free striders run amok. Oh no, the devil's a kiss ass. We need some damn order in this place. Wise words. So if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny sharp smirk. You can hear out any advice, just don't listen to it blindly. Whoa. What would the law say about liches? He gives you a thoughtful leer. Liches, huh? Oh no, there's some history there. Obviously, before the Bone Purge, there used to be a handful of liches hired to manage undead production facilities. That was what, 15 years ago? After that, the undead, including liches, are not allowed in Norvikian turf. But just between you and me, there's still undead hanging around. Trust me, the undead must be purged. Yeah, it might be the case. Possibly. Can you give me free legal advice? Yeah. Oh yes, I'll gladly assist a member of the Earth. This seems truly trustworthy. Should I invest in stocks? Oh. I do not give nor have ever given investment advice. But yes, he looks you up and down. I should ask. You ever bought shares before, cleric? Uh-oh. I don't know what that is. I don't share with anyone, little red man. Okay, some basics then. Popularized by late Divine Era human adventurer companies, a share is essentially a percentage of ownership of a certain venture. Could be a guild, could be a company, or a specific adventure. Something that is supposed to grow over time so you can increase the value of your securities in that venture. It's a risky way to increase your capital without actually doing any real work. Gods, this devil is good. Why is it risky? Sounds like free money. Good question. Imagine you invest in an adventuring party. They head into the Verdun Hills to dive into some Gate-era tomb, or an esoteric area filled with talking cats. Something weird and dangerous, but with potential for a lot of cool treasure to be found and brought back. Oh, sorry. I had to yawn. There's a major chance that those adventurers die out on their journey. If they do, you lose all the money you invested. They could make it back, in which case you'd get a percentage of the treasure based on your share, but how often do adventurers come back with a bunch of treasures these days? So, could people buy stocks in me? The little red devil stares at you. If you were to set yourself up as a venture, then maybe? I mean, if you could convince someone to invest in you, you know, without breaking any laws regarding investment advice, I'd be impressed, so why not? So should I buy stocks? Look, there are rules in place. Nordvik has laws governing what one can and cannot suggest when it comes to financial agency. Your god made those laws to protect people of lower than average intelligence from being tricked by those with ill intent. Oh. I think he's talking about me. You can buy shares directly from a venture trader. Basically, someone can give you a piece of paper that says, I owe you, with some legal information on it. Or you can go to the trade hub. I don't think the Tolstad exchange is open until after the election, though. You ever bought stocks? Sure. I spend about 40% of my income in risky ventures. Sometimes I even get paid in securities, which is nice since I won't have to pay any middlemen. Okay. Oh, that's just the art of switching from various currencies. Say you've got a pouch full of old embers, that is old draconic coins. They're made of gold, so even though there are no governments these days to support, you can always just sell them for the gold value. Great, that's the most basic form of it. But when it comes to city-backed currencies, it gets more complicated. You got 10 brim marks, and let's say you want to convert them into Rezian 10s. How many you got? Dude, I don't know. Are you kidding me? Me neither. The value of each... Okay, fantastic. Not to mention the location as well. 10s are powerful because the far reach of the free strider trading charters, but marks are new useless in Norvik, so the exchange rate, while still not nothing, is quite low. That makes Blood City, damn, corporations way less interested in investing here, which then perpetuates the weak value of their currency. Sigs of Old Diminor are used in some places, sure, but bring them out in Norvik and any shopkeeper will laugh at you, holding out those shiny little crystal discs. Old Diminor, a term for Diminor. Often used to return to the band before it was renamed Return to the band? Refer to the band. It was renamed to Reeds during the end of the Coast War capitulation agreements. Shut up, I don't want to talk about it. Some say it with sarcasm, some say it with pride, some say it with fear. Click. Old Dimonor, today it's called Reeds. They changed the name because, well, the entire band was pretty fucked up after the Coast War. While the penning is accepted automatically, almost as if it is slightly less valuable crowns. Then the soul is, on the other hand, extremely valuable just because of the Golden Horde's influence. And the Ilium Janpala? Those weird little ice cubes? Well, I'm guessing you've never seen one. Never will. Take one to the exchange station. They will quite literally think you're messing with them. But yeah, that's some info for you. He has been long-winded. Nice rant about coinage. He nods and grins. Economy, you know, messy and fun. That's all I have to ask about stocks. You learned something. Man, you know what? We're gonna capitulation. I know how to pronounce it, okay? I've been talking. I've been reading nonstop for 2 hours, man. My tongue is heavy. It's so heavy and tired. Citizen. Alright. That's a kitty cat. What's this? You look up the branches of bracken tree. It bracken. Stands tall in the garden, towering over you. It is majestic. The leaves are quite big. Don't know. Something to do with thickness? To do. Huh? What does the purple fool want now? Never mind. Don't put the leaves into salad. That would be unwise. You could probably sell a bracken salad. You can read? Sometimes. Other times I'm like, Pit. It is what it is. Let's touch the tree. Well, let's look up the branches. Got a feeling you're missing something. What am I missing? Nothing, probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nothing. Yes, good. Okay, I got it. Good. It's good that you're not missing anything. Am I missing something? Probably not, but who knows? This is highly ominous. Oh, you're for sure missing something. No idea what, though. As long as you're not missing a quest. But quests don't grow on trees, of course, so you're fine. Touch the tree. Your hand lands firmly on the bark. Good tree. Strong tree. I don't see a purpose to this. Bye, tree. I love how stupid my character is. Alright, what do we got? The Goblin Garden is ahead. What's this? Ooh. Shard of Jur. Money. So was this a pipe? You look down on the pipe. Crawl inside now. Oh no. I'm not going to crawl inside. Your gut tells you otherwise. Alright, fine. Get down on your knees in the dirt, put your helmed face into the entrance of the pipe. You can't seem to get further without immense force. You can do that. Just press harder. Enter the hole. Wriggle your way through. That's a daunting check. We tried anyways. We didn't, oh god, we didn't get it. Oh. Suddenly the pipe gives. You hit a flowing rush of ice-cold waters that funnels you forward, then down, then everything is cold. And strangely familiar. Your drenched uniform clings to your flesh, and the red rock of Tolstad. You are alive. Get up. You realize where you are, or at the very least an approximation. Right below the entrance to the Goblin Garden. You're lucky. If you'd gotten swept out of the sea, you'd, well, dead. You'd be dead. Like, completely dipped. Okay. Well, let's can we climb up? Only way up. Shit. See the silhouette of a goblin up on the ledge. Hey, you help down there? I don't need your help. Okay, I need your help. Scale the wall of Tolstad. We're a freak. We're gonna climb. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, like that. Stealing yourself and your manly soul, you grip the wet rock. Your right hand, then your left. Place your feet higher up. This counts as me playing White Knuckle. Like, in some way, this counts as me playing White Knuckle. One step at a time, you slowly pull yourself upwards. Focused. Strengthened. With absolute confidence. Come on. Reach. Reach. Just a bit more. That final push, you make it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my post, pretend you didn't just almost die, mister. The goblin walks away without acknowledging you further. That was close. Slippery rocks, huh? For once, those burly muscles actually helped. What do you mean for... Yeah, for once, the muscles are a representation of everything you stand for, including slippery wall climbing. Be proud. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the... We gotta go to the goblin thingy. Do I have to talk to you first? Find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Reedsian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman, a superficial fellow. A little weasel. Let me guess, you're the cleric. He glances down towards the river with a worried expression. The cleric, yes. You didn't notice that when you helped me get up from the cliff? I mean, yeah, but I assumed the idiot... Man, stop it, guys. But I assumed the idiot who ended up down there wasn't the professional Earthguard cleric we're looking for. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you. Old lady, his wife? You should greet him properly. Give a traditional goblin salute. Yes, salute him. Okay. What are we doing here? What the That's what I'm saying, Charisma. Cleric, what are you doing? The goblin is clearly confused. Explain it to him. That's why he's a bartender. Actually true. I agree. Not feeling it? What do you mean not feeling it? The goblin does not respond, nor does he raise his own arms. Instead, he simply stares at you. He is surely enjoying it. Please, cleric, stop it. You feel great shame. Lower your arms. The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. The goblin is clearly nervous due to being around your enormous masculine aura. True. Exasperated, more like. Okay. Right. Head down to the garden throne, but he waves his claw towards you. You sure you want to be the old lady looking like this? You really got all messed up from playing around down on those cliffs. You've been floating around in the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. He is insulting you. Everyone has an opinion. The distasteful dress choice of this goblin sure looks like shit as well. Where my hug at? Oh, that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the where my hug at son. I died and was reborn. Now that's, he says, pointing at you, that's a good excuse. He laughs and motions down the stairs. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting, and trust me, you don't want to disappoint her. Is she spooky? Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. He laughs and crosses his arms. But seriously, she will fuck you up if you annoy her. Tell me more about this lady. Sure, for starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, cleric. Rude. You were on a holy mission. You cannot rush such things. Okay. This game is called Esoteric Ebb. It is a CRPG, very much in the realm of like Disco Elysium, right? And yeah, it is funny. It is a goofy, good time so far. Some ground rules: don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges, and enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. Your body trembles. Tell her what she wants to hear. You'll be fine. You look out over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Earth be blessed. He is always with you. Follow him down the stairs. Disco Elysium, but goofy. Yeah, but Disco Elysium is also goofy. So, yeah, I don't know which one's more goofy. Yeah, sure. What's this? Nature seeps through the cracks. Okay. I'm playing an absolute idiot, but he's very strong, and he's very charismatic. That's it. That's what we got. We're playing a himbo. If my throat and if my nose was feeling better, I'd be doing Kronk the entire time. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What's this? Yeah, cool. Oh, this place is kind of cool. Never made it far. I'm in the same boat. I really like Disco Elysium. With most games, I really struggle with like getting my HDMI to work with it, you know? So I'll like, what am I trying to say? I will do things in the games, and the things in the games will also... That sentence doesn't make a bit of sense. What am I trying to say? I'll start the game a million times and not make it past Act 1 in like every game. That's what I was trying to say. Let me grab this. Garden apple, incense. What are these? Tend to the garden, be back after lunch, Nessun. They're going to be coming back with less apples. We make out like a bandit. Like a holy bandit. Let's go this way. Yeah. Beware her illusion. What does that mean? You approach him below a sprawling tree. The well-dressed goblin stands proud beside his master. Go ahead, cleric. With a proud smirk, you work. Motions toward the wooden throne. Such a little weasel. You should stand before the throne and address her court. Hello. You approach the throne. The sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the trunk of this great tree. Its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. On the throne sits a tiny goblin, her smirk as bright as it is threatening. So this is the dragon. Yes, I could see it. Her glare is magnificent. Cleric of Norvik, of earth and river. Her I can't do the shrill voice. It would probably come out sounding like Toad. Which would be awful. Which would be awful. I was assured by your masters, the top brass of the palace itself. Her voice causes you to shiver. Come on, stomach. Toughen up, buddy. I need you. I need you here. They told me a cleric at the highest standing would arrive within the hour. So tell me, human, you should run. No, wait, you can't, but you should. Why am I sitting here, waiting? Tread lightly. You need her on your side. Make sure she knows you're on hers. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. My masters are idiots. Oh, no. I had an accident. Oh, no. What do I say? I'll say my masters are idiots. Her frown quickly turns into a grin. Since we're on the same page, then. You can sense the dread in the air fade, yet hers is a frightful presence. You need to stand. Do not let her impact your stature. You can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Do not become frightened. Trust. We got this. Ooh, let's go. You brace your entire being as you meet her glare. With trembling innards, you resist. She lifts her chin. You stand. Good. The dragon leans in her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno, in the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. She roars, and you stand your ground. And yet Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word, he alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. Darrow, one of the original Earthfolk houses to find Norvik with Earth. Their bloodline can still be found in high positions all around the city. Her anger is pure and intense. She's trying to reel it in. Why does Darrow say that? Because he's a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol, just like me for real. Sick burn. Horrific slander. See? This is what I've been dealing with. Blind faith in a failing system. She lets out a frustrated groan. It feels like the roar of a lion. Where's your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from her between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad. And where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. She snaps her finger towards the goblin to her right. That means it's part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head. Lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly, when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises, to deal with it, to clean up even? No, suddenly it is the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. Sounds shady. Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, and beckons towards the comely goblin. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf? Then he turns to you. The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene. How can know that? Interesting. I am free from my corporate shackles. I'm assuming that means you're off work. You want to check it out yourselves, of course. Lady glances at him, to which he responds by making a nervous face. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Who were the injured? We only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns. It is honorable to name a son after the father. Ha, that ain't a real name. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, he looked like one of them Dungeoneers, you hear? A real adventuring man, end quote. The earth-shattering kaboom? Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to the water lane. Dungeon or water lane? Both sounds like trouble. Oh, Frank, son of Frank? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Dungeoneer. If you believe it, that comment was from one of the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below just in case, despite the dangers. Where's the kaboom? The earth-shattering kaboom? I have no idea what you're referencing. Send it to me in a message. Or if you're not referencing anybody, then that's a good bit, because it's got me completely confused. Which, I mean, good work. Down to water lane. Yeah, it seems like it's heading that direction, though down could mean a number of things, water lane included. Fancy yellow outfit, I'm assuming some type of Reedsian fashion. You could tell in his voice that he's leaving out a but who fucking knows at the end. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, he says, considering the state of the building. Why was he there? Looney Tunes, Marvin the Martian. What do you mean you thought I was old? I'm a young buck, dude. You know, I'm hip with it. Oh my god, you act like I'm 30 or in my 30s or something. Like, come on, man. Wait, also Looney Tunes, like Marvin the Martian is all, if I'm not mistaken, that's older than me. Like, anyways. You know? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that stuff was old when I was a kid. We don't know. Where's he now? We don't know. They have not located the man despite major efforts. Sounds like you were handed a tough hand. Yeah. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing or somewhere else. We don't know. Anything else you do know? Snell gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. We have theories, but we need proof. The lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. So dramatic. Love her. Corruption. Madness. She claws at her wooden throne. Politics. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster. Someone who cannot go unpunished. Justice. Yes. I will bring justice. I certainly hope so. Loki thought you voiced Daffy. I've gotten that. I've gotten that in the past. Certainly, I have. The lady clears her throat. Everyone holds their breath when she speaks. She demands respect. She gets it. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge Tribe and the Earthguard City Cleric shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. The dragon has spoken. Let's nod. She grins. Snell, she says, waving towards him. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, he says, bowing his head. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. Ooh la la, complimented by his queen. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tolstad. You're going to have the pretty boy around? Damn, I thought this was going to be fun. Dragon of Tolstad completed. I bet. Do not disappoint me, Snell. It appears you received a party member on your divine mission. Sad it had to be a damn goblin. A new member to the party. I'm not going to be racist, okay? He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done. The evil forces at work will be vanquished. Huzzah! Dude, she looks at me the way one observes kitchen mold. Come on, man. Don't huzzah. Please don't ever huzzah. This guy. He's the one. Just keep him in line. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snell has joined as a companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. For as much as she told you, there's a danger you're missing here. You should investigate the tea shop thoroughly. Oh, and we should look for that witness. Yeah, our Frank, dressed in yellow. God, that's funny. Either over on Water Lane or down in the city below. Yeah, the port or the dungeon. I suggest the port since it's slightly less life-threatening, generally speaking. How do I gain access to the tea stop? Talk to your boss, Darrow. Or, I guess he's not your direct boss, or whatever. But you'll need to get an audience with him if you want to get inside the tea shop. Right. And where's the tea shop again? The goblin size. You know the massive pillar reaching endlessly up into the sky? Yeah, just west of that. The pillar is the centerpiece of Norvik, a glorious esoteric monument one Earth gladly kept in its new city post-reconquest. The pillar. Cool. Got it. Great. You ready to go then? Yeah. Neat. Alright. Yeah, we've been going at it for like 2 hours. I'm probably about to call it. Dude, what is this? This looks sick. Is this my stats? I'm just strength charisma? I'm so down. Huzzah. Save. Cool. Alright. Yeah. That's gonna be it for the stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks everybody for enjoying. Yeah. Oh man. I seriously feel like poo-poo. It's crazy. Ugh, so it's 3 p.m. and I'm this tired. It's just insane. It's just insane. I guess it's like 4, but like, you know what I mean. All right. That's going to be it, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.